Good morning, everyone. This is Ripkel. We are playing some more Final Fantasy V. I think this might be our last video. I'm not sure how long these last bosses are going to take. But there is a strong possibility that this is our last video. We are deep in the void. And I've got I've actually cranked up the XP. We've had so we're playing on the Pixel Remaster. Part of the reason I played the Pixel Remaster was because there's less grinding, because you can do the boosts. Which means we can do stuff like this. And sometimes that's what you need. Because I want to get these characters all to level 39 for this. For this next boss. There are two ways to cheese this boss, and I'm going with the slightly less, I don't know if it's less fun. It's slightly less cheese. Which, honestly, I'm okay with, because we're already cheesing a lot of this game, and just being able to... Basically, I want to actually fight the boss and not just instant kill it. Oh, I actually was not intending to completely turn XP off. I wanted to get Lena up to 39 also. This... I genuinely don't remember which way to go here. Hermes Sandals, we've already got 4, that's fine. This should do it. For the record, that did not do it. That actually works out really well, because I was going to have to pump a bunch of ethers into Kryl, and now I can just use an elixir instead, since her HP and MP were low. Perfect. Lena still needs one more. We don't have that yet, so we need to go down. Perfect. This is where we're going. Okay. I need one more fight before we get into the boss. Pretty much every single one of those enemies in the or down there are bosses. We're going to start off with the one that creates a save point so that we can save in between each one. Not that it matters a ton since this game has autosave functions when you enter a room, but good to just be able to save and also to be able to have that perfect. Okay, we're gonna turn encounters off. Honestly, yeah, I think we're gonna have encounters off until we get to the end of this section. So I think we're doing reflect rings here. I could do a bunch of readjustment, but I think for the sake of simplicity, we are doing a second dose of blue magic and going in. Are you the ones who bear the crystal shards? I see. Then this shall be your burial ground. Okay, so this is Azumagi, the blue mage. I'm a little upset that I just could have learned Mind Blast there. So this guy has a bunch of the blue magic. However, he doesn't have all of it. And if you use certain ones that he doesn't have, he will start using them because he's excited to learn the new thing, similar to how you get blue magic. So we're using level 3 Flare. And he's going to learn level 3 Flare from us. And and use it back at us. But since we have reflect rings up, it's going to just completely blow him away. And he is going to start spamming it. I mentioned that this is the less cheesy way to kill him. One of the other things he doesn't know is self-destruct. And you can totally self-destruct and he will respond by self-destructing back at you, which is hilarious. But I kind of like the idea of just having that full, like just being able to put your party on all level 3s, reflect, and just go. We're going to save, but I'm not going to use... let's see, Catastrophe is the northeast cell. There we go. We are also going to completely cheese this boss in a different way. He uses Earthquake. If you are floating, he will use a 100 Gs. 100 Gs is reflectable, which means he will never actually attack you, as long as you have both float and reflect. with those two out of the way, we're going to rest because we don't need our float anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna put some Hermes sandals on for this next section. So there's a bunch of mini bosses in this section, and I actually don't know offhand what we need to do for those, if there's anything special. So I think I'm gonna leave it as is and just see what happens. Technically, we don't need to fight them. There's like these 6 mini boss fights, like back to back. Did we just walk past all of them? Oh, they're just the... Okay. So these are a special version of the thing, and they turn into the Jura Avis. Okay. I'd prefer not to fight all 6 of these, because I don't think it's really necessary. There we go. They do give additional dragon fangs, but I don't feel like we need those that badly. So, yeah. So yeah, that's just the red slippers and the rainbow dress. Thank you. I've been locked down here for ages. Here's a little reward for setting me free. Smooch. This takes us up and around. We do not get... I thought I turned encounters off. Is this static? I apparently had encounters on and wasn't paying attention. Okay, so that top left corner there is where you eventually go. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure we've got the rest of the treasure here. Which there should just be one more item. And then we're going to be on Helicarnassus is the next boss. I think we're still just good with our setup. Like, this setup is pretty solid. There's not a... It works until we need to do something more specific. I'm gonna go ahead and just use an elixir on Lena because we've got them and I don't want to sit there and spam. I should just spam through my 99 ethers. The one thing we need to do is I'm gonna go black magic, You'd leave without saying goodbye? How rude. I don't give my kiss of death to just anyone you know. Come here, I'll treat you right. Treat you to a slow death at the hands of the master of this castle. I, Halicarnassus. So Halicarnassus starts off by turning everybody into a frog. So if you start off as a frog, it doesn't work. I'm just gonna Heroes Rhyme. That's actually possibly a problem. It should be fine. I'm just gonna toss a shell on Bart's just to be safe. We're into a golem. I'm not sure if this is going to apply silence, so I'm just gonna do a quick attack. It did, still. Okay. This should do it. I might need to do 2 rounds of it, but at this point, with silence in effect, Halicarnassus is not a... There's a lot of bosses in this area that are, like, no longer a threat once you silence them. And the silence blade gets around the, like, it's almost a guaranteed, I believe it is a guaranteed chance to silence. Certain things like Mix and Spellblade get around a lot of the accuracy rates. So, okay. We'll turn encounters on for the last little bit here. Oh, I did not actually equip what we were supposed to have for this. Crap. We might be okay anyway. Let's just be smart. Mighty Guard. Golem. What was I going to do with this boss? Break. Heroes Rhyme. I'm gonna go ahead and White Wind here. I think we do need to push him into the second phase. That is what I was supposed to have Reflect up for, but that should be fine. Honestly, with the buff we're getting from Varus, we are in perfectly fine shape at this point. Tidal Wave is the one that is the equipment thing I forgot to switch over because it double taps. Actually, I think it's gonna do. Oh no, it just did. As a physical counter. I should actually, like, read my notes better, because what my notes say is counters magic with Mega Flare, counters physical attacks with Tidal Wave. So what I actually need to do here first of all, let's top off. Second of all, let's Carbuncle. Now let's use Holy, because that's going to do 9,999, and then you would counter with Mega Flare. Apparently Bard just ruined that, so it didn't really matter. But we learned Mind Blast. That is our last blue magic spell. And that's going to take us into the Void Dimension proper. Which, given where we're at, I'm gonna go ahead I'm gonna put everyone on steel. And we get into our final fight with Gilgamesh. Genji Shield, there we go. At this point, Gilgamesh is not going to be attacking us. I could be wrong. Have at thee, vile beast. Take this. I'm just gonna golem. I don't think we actually need to do anything. I could be wrong. But I was under the impression that if you once you steal the shield, take this. I'm gonna just double tap Golem quick here. Wait a minute, Barts? Zounds! This is no beast, just Barts! You should have said something! I don't like it here, you know? Creepy monsters look around every corner, and I can't find the way out. Cripes, I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown! Anyhow, how did you get here? Or rather, how do you get out of here? Oh, just go that way. I see. Let us egress post-haste. When we're out of here, let's say we have a few spectacular adventures together, just us five. Oh yes, I forgot. You've got that whole saving the world thing to do. Booey. Well, if you make it out safely. No ifs about it. I'm certain we'll meet again. When we do, I hope you'll consider me a... never mind. Hasta la bye-bye. I think this is the Shinryu, but I think this is Shinryu. I could be wrong. I believe Shinryu is just in a treasure chest, though. Shinryu is one of the ones that we're going to have the most adjustment for here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this ready. I need white magic mix, blue magic sing, actually no, this needs to be rapid fire mix. No, I'm wrong again. I didn't put them in the right order on my sheet, which is dumb. Okay, white magic mix. This is blue magic sing. I was correct. And then summon and dual cast. Magus Rod, Fire Shield. I have 2 Fire Shields. That actually will determine how this goes. No, just 1. Coral Ring. And the rest of the characters are going to have Flame Rings. I'm going to bump this up to the Masamune. Flame Ring here. Sage's Staff. Aegis Shield. Air Knife. Enhancer. I think this is the setup I wanted. I don't actually even remember. I don't even know for sure that this is the right spot yet. But I wanted to get it set up just so we've got it ready. Because when we get to... because we don't want to be taken off guard going into Shinryu, which is the second of the super bosses. Okay, that is not Shinryu. That's gotta be Shinryu. It looks special. Like the way it's set off to the side. Okay, ready? Okay, this is not who I necessarily wanted to go first, but we're gonna go for it. So we are totally cheesing this boss, just to be extremely clear. But it is still scary. So we're going to go Dragon Fang, Eye Drops, Summon, Golem, Blue Magic, Mighty Guard, he hasn't gotten to go yet, which actually makes me a little nervous because he hasn't done his tidal wave yet. But I guess we're okay. So now we just do Holy Water or Turtle Shell. Bacchus Cider. He's now berserked. Which means all of the cool special attacks that he does don't work. I guess that's a little disappointing that it went that well. all the precautions I just took don't actually matter nearly as much as they would have. So I think we just spam our best attacks. He absorbs Holy, so we don't actually do anything with Lena. Just rapid fire. Obviously these hits are still really scary, but if we keep Earthen Wall up, we should be fine. Do we have anything else we can debuff here? Let's go to the mix menu quick, because I have some notes for this. We want to do... Let's do Turtle Shell Antidote. Reduces defenses. So just to be clear, all of the preparations I had were in case Tidal Wave went off and one-shot us, and in case other stuff got thrown out, basically, or while we were getting set up. This boss hits really hard if it can hit. Normally it starts with Tidal Wave. I had the Coral Ring on Kryl with Summon, so that if everybody else in the party got taken out, Kryl could dual cast Phoenix to revive 2 people. Like, that was the plan, was dual cast Phoenix to get Lena and one other person back up, and then have Lena get the 4th person back up. After Tidal Wave, there's no additional water attacks, so that's why the Fire Shields and Flame Rings were more important as a backup. But I guess just because we had enough speed going, it didn't matter. So, okay. You know, I think we're just keeping this as is for Necrophobe. By the way, since I didn't actually specifically take a look at it, got our last blue magic here. I'm not sure when... There he is. This light will never fall into your hands. With these barriers, I've achieved invincibility. Do you really believe you can defeat me? We'll see. Okay, so we're gonna go... Actually, do I have a good way to do this? I think it's Holy Water, Eye Drop, Trial. We're going to Blue Magic, Mighty Guard, because Mighty Guard is good. I'm not going to dual cast Bahamut. The big thing we need to do here is take out the barriers. I totally just realized I screwed up. Because now we don't have steel to get the last piece of Genji gear. It doesn't actually matter, we're not using it. but it's cool. So these are all going to counter with Flare. We're going to top that up with a Kiraga, just to get our HP back up. My barriers of invincibility. You've left me with no choice. Have a taste of my true power. It's all you can eat. Good job, buddy. Antidote. Turtle shell. Necrophobe is a multiple of level 3. That was not great. I'm disappointed. Gilgamesh? Am I fashionably late to the party? Why, hello there. Surprised to see me? If I'd left you in the lurch, I'd look like a jerk for all of history. As if I'd let that happen. You've got a big mouth. You're so eager to fight, then you can be the first to die. Wanna bet on that? Do your worst, Baldy. Can't even hold a birthday candle to the blazing flame of my winning spirit. Cryle, your grandfather was a pretty strong guy. Grandpa? And you, Ferris? Try falling in love or something. You might learn a thing or two about yourself. What? Lena, you're always so caring towards animals. Never lose that pure heart of yours. And Bart's. I wanted to fight you one more time. Mano a mano, of course. You have admirable companions. I envy you. Gilgamesh. enough of this. Die. I believe that's my line. The noble sacrifice of Gilgamesh. So, like I said, that's where you can steal the last piece of Genji gear. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna save over this second to last one here. I'm gonna wrap up here because all we've got left is the final boss. But we still have the end game stuff. We're already going pretty long on this video. So I'm going to back out, redo this last fight so we can get our Genji gear, just for the sake of getting it. Then I'm going to get set up for X-Death. And we will do X-Death and into the end game. Hopefully you're enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.